Come on. She's playing the I want to fuck around and I'm going to find out. John, what's going on, man? How you doing? Try to kill a little bit of time here on a live. Burn for about an hour. So, I don't know what'll be on here for people considering it's deer hunting, football, and Call of Duty just came out. I'm pretty sure it'll probably be kind of slow. Joe, how are you doing? Hope your day is going good. I traded all the CZs in. I got a High Point collection coming. Gotta mix it up sometimes though, John. So, still got some cool stuff out there. So woke up from a nap. That's alright. I slept late today. Really, really late. I took a muscle relaxer and went to bed and I was out. Out like a light, man. So that was kind of nice, actually. I like the TSO2 over the DWX, but the DWX is alright. I think that's a weird gun, so like if you had other stuff that were nicer, obviously you wouldn't look at it as highly, but most people love that gun. I mean, people speak very highly of it, but I don't know. I think the DS2 is a better gun. Definitely a better buy for the money it costs. Same money. So, but I think we were just talking again. I think the DWX will be probably the main gun I run next year is the plan. At least for a little bit. I promised Gideon we'd get match time with it, so with their optic and being their optic is on that. So I wish dots didn't cost as much as they do, man. They're too expensive for good ones. I need to slowly start equipping most of my guns, pistols, over to red dots. That's if you want to stay competitive and you're running production or carry optics or limited optics, you know, gotta have an optic to stay competitive. They're the two biggest divisions there are right now: limited optics and carry optics. So I need some stuff for both. So the DWX will work for limited optics, and I don't know if I'm going to set up the Shadow 2 or the SPO1 competition. Half-assed leading to the competition just because I can use it for IDPA then. It's a legal game. Or a legal gun for the game. So, like always, if you haven't, double tap that screen for me. Consider subscribing. If you guys are sitting there watching on the sidelines, jump into the conversation, man. Say what's up. So, lives are only as much fun as you guys make it. unless you want to just sit and hear me ramble on. But that's not very much fun. But yeah, that's what we got out today, guys. A few things I usually don't bring out. Oh, fuck. But, yep, that's what I know. So, guys, jump in and say hi, man. Otherwise, we're just going to sit here in dead silence, which is awkward. So, yeah, I did. So the Glock I did, that AR pistol I did, and then the AR rifle on the side I did. All of them I did when I had my shop. That was the type of stuff I did for people. So they were all done back in, probably 2000, 2005, 2006. So I figure that's 20 years worth of coatings on there, or 20 years worth of wear. That AR on the back left side, that used to be my main gun for 3-gun. And when I got my left-handed AR, I slowly switched over. That one I ate a lot of brass on. I'd get burnt almost every time I shot that. So it was a great gun for competition, just not a great gun for a left-handed shooter. But super fast. Has a 16-inch lightweight barrel, and then a short forearm on it, so it was really fast to swing around. But I don't really want to get rid of it because I had a lot of time with it. I don't even want to say a lot of stories, but just a lot of time, a lot of different matches, a lot of traveling. So kind of means you keep it and hang on to it. I was talking to Gage about it earlier. He's going to be shooting some more rifle matches next year. I might just set that back up for him. So it's a really competitive setup. So stay dangerous. What's going on? Georgian, how are you doing? But yeah, that pistol, I bought that. I think I bought that in 2002. I think maybe 2003. It was right around there. It was not real long before the assault weapons ban ended. So during the assault weapons ban, one of the things is they had weight restrictions on guns like that. So that gun's made out of a carbon reinforced material. The pull gun is basically a plastic type thing, super lightweight. So I'm on sub from a bunch of people. I was looking for like Arizona Kid stuff this morning on my channel, and I'm on sub from him. And I noticed there's a whole bunch of people that I'm on sub from, so I had to go back and find their stuff. So they're definitely playing some games. Checkmate I like. I've gotten pretty comfortable with it. It takes a while to get like instinctive shooting with stuff. And I'm not going to say I'm there, but within about 10 yards, I can put the rounds right where I want them instinctively, or point shooting. So yeah, how are you doing, Mason? What's going on with you today? Kind of a gloomy, dark day. It was a good day to sleep in, I know that. Just watching the Packer game. Yeah, I figure that's what most people are doing, is watching football. Either out hunting, watching football, or playing Call of Duty. That's pretty much where all our YouTube people are. So we'll run a little time, see if it picks up. If it doesn't, we'll just cut loose. But Good, bro. At work, knocking out the last hour. There you go. Alright, roll it down. Let's go, Chiefs. I don't even know who the Packers are playing today. Did he fuck it up? Looks like it.
Move. I was never plugged in.
Vikings. Well, maybe Orange Smoke will pop in and we can give him all kinds of shit. Who's winning? Who against Orange Smoke? Looks like it's turned. Stop. It looks like it's turned. Is it not? Are the Packers winning at least? 7-3 Packers up, yeah. The dog knocked the camera on me when he walked through. A fat furry bastard. But yeah, that's what I know. Ammo. What's going on with you, man? Chiefs getting their ass whooped. Who are the Chiefs playing? I'll be honest, I'm not a huge football fan. Only because I usually have shit I can do. So, I can go load ammo, or I can clean guns, or get projects done that I put off all summer. But we definitely need to get some watch hours in, so we'll get this done. Ammo, what are you up to today? Anything interesting? Yeah, we ain't gonna get shit, are we?
No.
We'll do 5. But yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna get too many people popping in here, which kind of sucks. Relaxing, having a beer. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. So, I think maybe Tuesday or Wednesday we'll hit another live. Do that like 3 o'clock live. Yeah, they're all replicas every day, Carrie. Every one of them. They're made out of rubber. Same thing dildos are made out of, you know, that soft, pliable latex. Ammo, I'm gonna send you some stuff out later. There you go. Oh, fuck. Yours are made out of plastic and wood. That's alright. Wood, you gotta be careful, man. It gives you slivers. I like the soft rubber because then you can put them in the prison pocket. You do the deep concealment method. Watching your son get beat in wrestling. That's alright. At least he's there doing it, man. That's more than a lot of people. So that goes true with anything out there. You know, like people watch your shooting videos and talk shit about how they were better at this or that, and fact of it is they're not even out there doing it. So that's a Type 97 carbine 15 Bushmaster pistol. They came out with them about a year before the assault weapons ban ended in 2004. So I'd bought that in, I think it was in 2003. But the black Beta Mag that's in there, I actually bought that at 12:01 on the night that the assault weapons ban ended. So at midnight, you could purchase it. Uh, you know, a minute before midnight, that was a felony. A minute after midnight, it was perfectly legal. So I remember sitting up. It was like a Tuesday night, and I want to say, I think they were on the West Coast, if I remember right, because I had to stay up later after work, and I made my wife get up because we ordered that online. Where some dudes are only live streams and ain't never. Yeah, a lot of people, man, they buy guns and do YouTube just to fit in. So if you're gonna do, if you're gonna be a gun tube channel, then you kind of gotta shoot. You know, if you're the guy, I mean, a lot of these people, I won't say names or nothing. They have one or two guns, and then they do lives 4 or 5 times a day. It kind of defeats the purpose of being a gun tube channel. You're not really a gun tube channel at that point. You could put Barbie dolls up and get the same response. But there's a lot of them guys out there that all they do is lives. I have another channel I talk to a lot, and they're constantly doing lives and pushing subscribers. And I asked them, why are you pushing subscribers? It doesn't matter if you have 1 subscriber or 10,000 if you're only getting 100 views on a video. You know what I mean? So rather than pushing getting all these subscribers that don't watch your content, push the ones that do. Make the relationships with them. Them are the guys you want. You know, when you get all these subscribers and lives and they're gamers or this or that or this or that, that doesn't help your channel. It actually ends up hurting your channel because the algorithms don't know how to push your content. Well, there's 3 chunky camel things up there, so you're gonna have to be a little more specific. Yeah, I couldn't do that, FE. Man, my job, I'm running the tattoo machine every day unless I'm off work. There you go. I practice every month straight for the last year, and it's really showing. I'm very proud. The short one, that's a Bushmaster Carbon 15 pistol. So it's a pre-ban gun. I'm sorry, it's a post-ban. It's a post-ban gun. So they came out with that during the ban. Then the ban went away. Yeah, I just said that's a Bushmaster Type 97 Carbon 15 pistol. Well, I definitely shoot, and I only got 592 subscribers. Maybe I should try the Barbies. You might, or Nerf guns. There's channels out there that do really well with Nerf guns, but again, they don't get any views on their videos. It's because they attract kids, right? So, you know, right now it's hard to get any views on videos, but yeah, that's why we do lives. But I don't push lives real hard. They help when your channel kind of gets stagnant. It does help bring people in, but I try to do lives just to stay connected with some of the people that support the channel. So I think that's the most important thing, is to stay connected with people. Kind of like them. There's a lot of them guys too that you show up in the live and they're your best friend ever, but then you go to your videos and them guys are never on your channel supporting your content. So them are the type of people you need. You need the people that support you, not, you know, just wanting to get instant recognition. Yeah, I've seen your lives. They're usually busy, so I watch, but I don't say really anything because by the time you see the comments, they're gone. Need to do some lives more often. Yeah. So I've been squirrel hunting with high-powered air rifle for a long time. There you go. A lot of people seem to do that. So you're already burnt out on YouTube. Yeah, it's hard not to. Just got to switch it up a little bit, John. How you get a Mac 10? I don't know how to get a Mac 10. I know that Mac 11 I bought. I bought that in, oh shit, probably 1999. All right, man. I appreciate you subbing. Well, the three revolvers on the bottom, the purple one and the burnt bronze are Ruger Wranglers. The stainless one is a North American Arms. Uh, the purple semi-auto is a Ruger Mark IV 2245 Light. That was a Lipsy Special. The red and black one is a Tandem Cross. And then the camel one above the red and black one is a Volkorstren. So that's what all the 22s are. When we get into the new house, I'll stream more often. There you go. I shouldn't say we're working on a wall, I guess. I'm not one for gun walls, but I have some stuff coming. We'll put one together. Maybe it'll be a little better, maybe it won't. But I'm definitely not a person to hang guns on walls, so they'll get put on there strictly for lives. But it'll give me the ability to show more long guns. So I guess maybe in that aspect it'll be better. I'm the best American that you can be. Simple, don't be one. Well, that's fine. Clearly we got some Canadian jealous. Does he have Lego blocks for a thumbnail?
I don't know what it looks like.
Pull it up. We're gonna bet this is a little kid. Hey man, this is an adult channel, so you're not gonna find any Roblox or Minecraft here.
Well, his channel name is Brick Tech Lego Guns.
Yeah.
With Legos.
We won't boot him, we'll just laugh at him. Bear, I appreciate it, man. Hope your day is going good. Thanks for jumping in.
Joined in 21.
Yeah. We'll let him do his thing. Car, how are you doing, man? I appreciate you jumping in too. He's got Lego guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's classy. Some Canadian or kid from United Kingdom. You're good? Yeah, they're real firearms, man. Better run a lot of shotguns and black powder. I've never shot a black powder shotgun. Strictly ball and cap revolvers and then black powder guns. Sure, dude, think whatever, bro. You could look at my creations. It's up to you, but I'm just saying I'm glad. Yeah, bro, we already looked at your page. Everybody did. You go ahead and live in your third world nation. Let's face it, if you could have firearms, you would. But instead, you're sitting there in your bedroom playing with Legos while your mom and her new boyfriend are in the other room banging. Is that a Canic? No, that's not a Canic. That's a Dan Wesson DWX. Yes, they are real firearms, and yes, I got several shotguns. Oh, look, Brick Tech is still trying to be our friend. Yeah, he's just gay. It's okay. Jealous because he can't be us. No, it's all right, man. You don't know if you don't ask, so I'm not offended by you asking. Not at all. Knowledge is free, and that's part of the reason we do lives is to have the conversation. So it's an alright gun. I mean, I won't say it's my favorite by any shot, but it's a nice gun. Keith, what's going on with you? How are you doing today, man? Hope your day is going well. Appreciate you stopping in. You guys be sure to double tap that screen for me if you would. Yeah, I'm glad you don't have gun violence too. I'm glad that, third world nations are the best. What's your favorite pistol you own? Uh, so when people ask that, I kind of have to come down to what what I use them for. My favorite competition gun is probably my Checkmate. One of my favorite just fun shooting guns is probably the Tactical Sport Orange 2. Favorite carry gun is a Glock 26. Um, favorite rifle is my little shorty. Favorite shotgun is my Benelli. So depends on depends on the job and task you're doing with it. So you know, I have that same gun, metal gray Wrangler. Yeah, so both of them I bought for my kids. The burnt bronze belongs to my middle son. The lavender belongs to my daughter. Um, Wranglers are fun. I'm not gonna lie, they're fun to shoot. You can hit plates with them at 20 yards. So, I mean, I don't know what else you would want. You know, it's plenty accurate to have fun with. You know, it's not like some guns that are cheap and you go out and you can't hit anything with them. They're shootable. They're good shooting guns. The triggers could be better, but they're all right, especially for the cost. Bang for your dollar. That's a lot of fun to play with, uh, for an adult or a kid. You know, they're fun. They're fun guns to use. You use your little Ruger Wrangler in competition. That's what you were saying. You could use 22s. So, like I said, they're fun to shoot. You know, for a kid, that's a great gun for a kid to shoot because it's interactive. You know, the fact that you're loading each round, you're cocking the gun each time, and then you're manually ejecting each round. It slows the fire rate down for a kid, so it makes the ammunition last longer, but it also keeps them entertained longer versus loading, a 10 round magazine. Boom, 10 rounds is done. So they're great. They're great for young shooters. Can't use them at a state level match, but a monthly match you can. There you go. Yeah, they're good starter guns. Um, Gage, like when I bought that for my middle son, he already had other guns, but I could take him to the indoor range with that and give him a brick of ammo, and he'd sit there and plink away with that while I shot other stuff. So it's cool. We had saw that, and I think at Fleet Farm, and he wanted it, and it took me another year and a half to get a hold of one because that color disappeared, and I couldn't get it. And one day I was at Fleet Farm, walked by, and there it was. So I got him that. It was a Christmas present. That was what, 4 years ago? Ish.
I thought it was longer than that.
Was it? Because I don't even think I owned the Barrett yet, did I?
No, I know you didn't.
So 5 years ago. I have a
5 or 6, yeah.
I have a M1 Super 90. I've had that gun since early 2000. So, super nice gun. I have that. I have a Sega 12. I have a Browning Silver Medallion. Then we have a little 20 gauge. I think it's an Escort Arms, little semi-auto. It's a youth gun. So, that's what I got for shotguns. I've been carrying my 5.7 for the last few days. Just been lazy, not trying to get in my safe. Got all the stuff for the new house blocking it. There you go. I understand that. So again, like I say, and I just say it every so often, if you're watching in the background, man, jump in the conversation. Say hi. Consider subscribing to the channel. Consider throwing a like on the live, double tap the screen. That would be fantastic. It kind of sucks. I don't think we have any matches on the calendar at all. Even like as we look into next year, nothing's posted yet. So end of December, things will start getting posted so we know what and where we're shooting, but not yet. You just have a Nova in the Benelli. Have a few different shotties. Yeah, I forgot it too. We got a TAC 14 and we got a KSG 12. Oh, I forgot them.
I don't know.
I knew when I was going through them I was missing something. I couldn't think of what. So we got a couple shotguns, nothing much. My two main guns I use are either the Sega 12 or my Benelli M1. Are my main two shotguns I use. The silver medallion, if we're shooting trap or sporting clays, then I shoot that. But for anything else, I shoot one of the other two guns. The kid likes the KSG. It's all right. It works. Nothing fancy. The little TAC 14 after January here, we'll turn that into an SBS and put a full size stock on it. That'll be pretty cool. So. Chris, hi, how are you? Hope your day is going good. What do we have for views?
511.
5. So when commercials pop up, are you guys seeing these commercials? Yes, this live stream's monetized. On my TV, commercials are popping up. I'm just curious if you guys are seeing commercials right now. They pop up on that?
No, computer, no, but that's almost not on the main thing I'm in the studio.
Are you American? I am American. So, it's okay. I think they only pop up on computers and tablets. So, you have a decked out Mossberg 500 with Books Furniture and a Benelli Super Black Eagle with extended shell tube. There you go. Them are fun. The Black Eagles are pretty nice shotguns. That's the M2 style, correct? The Super Black Eagles. Yeah, that's M2. As the M3 is a combination semi-auto pump, and then the M4 is obviously the Benelli M4. The M2s for a long time were the ones a lot of people wanted. That was super popular shotgun. I never bought one because I already owned my Benelli M1, kind of. Didn't really make sense to buy another shotgun. So, but don't get me wrong, if I came across a left-handed semi-auto, I'd pick it up. You have an old 870 modded out, and it's my go-to. 1100 for birds. There you go. And trap. Couple Beretta 1301s and A300 Ultimate Patrol. There you go. I've looked at the 1301 and I've looked at the A300. I'd pick up the 1301, but again, I other than wanting it, I don't really have a use for it. You know what I mean? Chris, how are you doing? Glad you stopped in. Hope your day is going good. So, just killing some time here this afternoon. I know we're in direct competition with football and Call of Duty, so it's been pretty slow, but we'll still get some time in.
$563.
So I think if I were to buy one of the 1301s though, I wouldn't get the tactical version. I'd get the, what is it, the 24-inch barrel or 22-inch barrel, whatever it is, 28-inch, but the long one that we could use for trap. So between the Sega 12 and the Benelli M1, I'm pretty much set up for tactical style shotguns. But that TAC 14, that'll make a badass short barrel shotgun in January. Alright, Chris, I appreciate you stopping in and dropping that like. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good day. What kind of pistol is the purple one? The second up from the left, the purple anodized. It's a Ruger 2245 Light. It was a Lipsy special. The purple revolver is just a Ruger Wrangler. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. So I appreciate you stopping in. Be sure to double tap that screen for me. You have more tactical shotguns than you have for birds. Yeah. I don't hunt anymore. But like I said, that 1301, the full length barrel one, that would be cool for trap or for sporting clays. Them two things I do yet. They're fun. What's the top right with the drum? The top right one is a Bushmaster Type 97 AR-15 pistol. It's a carbon fiber gun. That was a firearm that was a assault weapons ban era. So that checked all the boxes to be able to be legally sold during the assault weapons ban. They had weight restrictions. They had restrictions on what type of sights it could have. So that's why it's got the rail with the sights built into it. They had a thing saying couldn't have rifle sights, so them are different than a regular AR-15. But I think it had to be less than maybe 52 or 56 ounces, maybe 58 ounces. That's why they used the carbon fiber materials to make them light. Did you wrap or Cerakote the Glock in camo? I coated it. I used to have a shop where I did custom work. All the camo guns on the table, the little Bushmaster Type 97, the AR-15 behind that, and that Glock were all things I did in my shop. That was the best way to show customers colors and schemes and stuff, was to have models they could pick up and hold. So then we're all coated back in 2000, 2005, 2006, somewhere right in there. So I used to do a lot of that, and then in 2008 the economy started really taking a hard right turn, and I hung on to my business until 2012, and then that was pretty much it. I closed down. The economy was bad. People weren't buying guns, much less doing custom work on guns. And being that was my business, well, it didn't. I wasn't making money. It was costing me money. So it was no longer economically viable to continue. So it was never like a full-time job. It was just a side hustle, side business. You know, I sold a lot of stuff. You know, I did a lot of work, but you know, it's kind of the way the gun world goes. People don't make a lot of money when you're doing retail for that type of stuff. You make work on custom models, but not really anything else. So it's actually a Gersan MC Deluxe. So it's a Turkish pistol. It's a licensed copy from Beretta. It's a Beretta 92 FS style. It's got the rail on it, so whatever model they have with that. There's a few things different in the grip, but every part on it's interchangeable with Beretta. Gersan is a NATO approved firearm, so there's some NATO countries that are running that for a primary gun. What do you think of a Mossberg 940 for a tactical shotgun? They're alright. They're a little heavy, but they're a good shotgun. They work. So can't really say anything bad about them other than they're heavy. You have two 92 FSs. I have a Beretta 92 FS too. We just didn't put it out. That gold one, it was just kind of, I don't know, it was an impulse buy. It's hard to see. It's hard to see, but it's actually all engraved too. We'll zoom it in. I don't know if you can see that, but it's all engraved too. It's got a bunch of engraving work on it. Are you able to see that or no?
No, that
Hasn't moved yet.
just give me a second. I'm skipping this forward. Full screen it.
Yeah, they're just G10 grips. They're fairly aggressive.
No, you can't.
But they, after we've shot the gun a handful of times, they smoothed out. But they're a very aggressive grip. They feel decent in the hand. My kid has shot that a couple times now for IDPA competition. I think what, 2 or 3 times?
McGraw Sound?
Yeah,
I think 2 times.
2 times. So he'll play with it some more next year. He actually shoots it okay.
Surprisingly.
So it's a decent shooting gun. It's been reliable. It feels just like a Beretta. So I think he shoots that a little better than he shoots the Beretta though. But you run the whole wraparound on yours. Yeah, them are nice grips too. On the Beretta, I have a set of whole grips that are wraparound, but they sold them back in like maybe 2009, 2010. They have zombies on them. They're white. They're white grips with green zombies all over them. Kind of cool. I had them on there for years and years and years, and I don't know, I just took them off. Right? They are white, right? White with green zombies.
Might be black with green.
Black with green. One or the other. But that was when the Walking Dead stuff was real big, and my oldest son was really into Walking Dead and zombies, so I saw them grips and we put them on there for him. But they're off. They're in a box. You know, nothing fancy. But that's what I know. I think we're going to go ahead and end this. We've been on for a while. So I appreciate all you guys that jumped in here and said hi or had the conversation. I hope you guys subscribed. Check out some of the content on the video. I make the habit of, if you come in my videos and stuff and interact with me, I make sure I go to your channels and interact too. Iron City ATV, The Walking Dead is the reason you bought your Colt Python. I think they're the reason a lot of people bought Colt Pythons. So, The Walking Dead was alright. I think the first 4 or 5 seasons were really good. Then after that, I mean, kind of got stale. But, yeah. So be sure to double tap the screen, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully we'll see you guys all on another one